Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Hwei mid, but actually not mid lane because there's a Renekton. I'll just match Veigar. Renekton doesn't, he asked earlier that he didn't want to go against Veigar top lane as Renekton. I feel like it probably wouldn't be that bad, but it would probably be better for the mages to match each other and then Renekton's against Yasuo because, I mean, Yasuo probably is better into Hwei than he is into Renekton, so this just makes more sense. But we'll probably just start off with just trying to shove him underneath turret so he misses farm, I guess. They have a Diana jungle, which could be, I guess, a bit challenging to run away from inside of a long lane at least. We'll just hit him with a Q because he used his recently, so we get a free hit onto him. I don't have Airy, I have Comet because I thought I was honestly going to be versus Veigar, and I feel like I like going Airy when I'm versus things that are melee picks, because melee picks are a lot more challenging, or I mean easy to like land the Airy procs against them, so figured Comet would be better. But yeah, how Hwei works is that we're just trying to basically land our Q, which is the damage portion. Hwei is about landing 2 consecutive abilities. You can land like individual abilities all the time for a little bit of poke, but the real poke starts happening when you land 2 back-to-back, because that will make your passive proc just for a little bit of bonus damage, and all of those things combined just like feel way better than only landing a singular ability. So our Q is the main damage. The QQ is the best way of damaging. The QE, which makes the rift, is the one for the wave clear. And the QW is good for like execute or guaranteed poke if you ever do the guaranteed way of using it with your claws. Because your E is your CC ability. And your CC ability has a really broken one, where you can kind of synergize it with QW, what I just did there, where you do EE, which is the 2 claws that grasp together, and then you do QW on top of it, and normally QW would never land, ever. Landing it on a target that's not crowd controlled just doesn't work. But even though the CC is just pulling him in and then slowing him, somehow it's just enough to be able to do it. Wow, that didn't land there. Still okay, though. I mean, this is going pretty dang well, I would say, because he's just kind of, like, stuck underneath turret while I'm harassing him, and he's losing a bunch of farm, which is exactly what we want. I'm trying to shove it pretty quickly, because I know that he probably wants to base, and I'm trying to get as much harass as I can off. Nice. We got him super low. Dang, I played that honestly kind of okay. What we did is that we got him so low, but I didn't have any abilities up. But I also was level 5, right? So if I'm level 5, that wave that I crashed is going to be the same. He's going to reach level 5 eventually. So if the minions start dying to the turret, that's bad, because he might just suddenly level up out of nowhere. But I noticed that he was only... Wait, are you... I mean, he has no flash, I guess, but... Are we lane swapping back? What's going on? Or is he just able to kill him on his own? No. Okay, he did get to kill him on his own. I guess I will just... Run, 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 run. I just saved your life. That's the only thing that matters. And then he should just go top. Because he doesn't have TP, so I feel like the best thing that could happen is that if I caught top, nobody would catch mid, but if he catches top immediately, Veigar has no TP. He probably could have shoved in the next wave too. I was trying to give him that, but... Anyways, Hwei's W ability is like the utility spells, but the utility one that I almost only use during laning phase is WE, which is the one that makes your next 3 auto attacks or abilities. Well, I mean, we'll see. If I say yeah, but you never know. Sometimes players like start popping off versus you, and I feel like I would be okay, and then suddenly everything just shifts. This is still fine. He harassed me a little bit. I used my shield on myself. Double W is the shield. We'll just put down this here. He didn't land it on me. I just did a passive proc onto him for big damage. Ooh, nice juke. It should be okay, though. And we get him with the QW in the end. We were able to get a successful kill onto him. Not bad, not bad. I was able to just use my ultimate immediately pretty early on in hopes of just trying to catch him, and it did. Diana was looking for me last. I was hoping that maybe I could still get these minions, though, if possible. Because I didn't like how she was like going to hold away for him, kind of. Not bad. We'll just swap this back so it shows the CS and stuff. We'll probably go level 2 boots. I feel like it could be pretty valuable into the Yasuo lane. Since I might have to, like, run away and escape. The other abilities that we have for Hwei for your CC is that we have a Fear, which is good when melees are on top of you. The Snare, which is good for zoning. And then the Claws, which is, like, the most reliable. So you'll see me basically only use Claws for if I really want to get, like, the most guaranteed hits. But the other ones are more of safety, in my opinion. Dude, oh my gosh, I am just completely crushing this guy. Okay. I just got a double kill off that. Why did they want to kill me so badly? I don't really know what was going on there. We used double W for the shield. They continue diving. I just put down my Rift. If you're ever getting killed as Hwei and you're in like a big danger zone, the QE, which is this one, is really good because it's the only one that's not just pure damage, but it's also a slowing effect. And it lasts a while. And if they want to kill me, they have to walk over it. And then they'll get slowed. That allows setup for my other abilities to land very easily, like my claws onto them to bring both of them together. I put this down because I thought he was going to jump in, but he didn't. Vagar's mid. My wave state is really bad. But I don't think that I can get any assistance here either, so... I got that. Nice. He's trying to be patient about it to, like, catch me, but in the end... we'll just ulti him just to make sure that he dies here. I didn't like how I didn't snare him because the snare went onto the Yasuo, and I thought that was kind of a big deal. This is maybe bad by me. I need the movement speed. The movement speed is definitely the most valuable thing here. He's just perma-freezing because he knows that perma-freezing is so powerful to make my life, like, really, really challenging. I just knocked him into that for a little bit of damage, though. I'm just going to put this down and walk away because somebody's pinging that somebody might be nearby, and I'm worried about it. Alright, cool. I mean, it's going fine. I have my item now. The Blackfire Torch is really good because we have kind of a bunch of AoE. When Hwei gets into teamfights, you can kind of instantly win a teamfight if you get lucky with having multiple people get hit by your AoE stuff, and then you use your claws to bring them all together. Because your passive, which is the thing that causes the explosion when you hit 2 abilities, is a tiny AoE itself. So you can actually stack it. Where if you bring in like 3 people, they'll all passive proc each other, and that's insane. That's like over 100% AP ratio, not counting the actual abilities. Ooh. Sorry, bro. There's nothing that I can really do for you here. But because Wukong's here, at least we can help him out to get something like that. Did not land my ability. I'm starting to run out of mana. The reason why we use the WE ability on repeat is because it gives you back more mana than it costs by a little bit, so you can just utilize that. Is this guy wanting me to somehow bait this? Darn. Okay, good. We still lived. When Wukong went in, I got hit by the... Oh, wait. Do I live? Yeah, I should be fine here. I just fear and then I just leave. Nice. And you live too? They want to kill me because I'm so fed, of course. I was worried that I was going to die there for a second because Wukong went for the Yasuo, but then he suddenly ended up on me out of nowhere because he kind of landed something that was really important. Am I... Dude, am I going back top lane here? I feel like Renekton just roamed down for something weird, but he just neglected all of his top lane farms, so I don't really understand what's going on. I don't really like how he roamed and then just gave up all this stuff top. Darn, got hit. But that's still okay. Dude, my damage to Veigar is going to be crazy because fighting champions that are squishy as Hwei when you get your items becomes so easy, as long as you could just get in range of them. Of course, he has cage and stuff, and I have to put myself in a vulnerable spot to maybe get ganked and could be challenging. But besides that, I just will deal a ton. Damn, my team kind of lost hard mid. Yikes. Oh wow, that actually hit him. I didn't think that it would. Honestly, getting him could be kind of a challenge. If I can just land my ultimate, I think I would kill, but I'd need to land my R, and that's not that easy for me to do. I'm just going to use my movement speed thing here so I can get back top lane quickly. Nice. I mean, that was such good harass to the point that he should be in a really dangerous position, even though he might try to take this from far away. Because he can just one-shot it. We're still in a decent spot. I can continue shoving and just trying to hit the turret so we can maybe take it if he has to base with this next wave. Darn, I don't have my abilities up. Dang, that actually landed? I didn't think that was going to hit that. Hitting people with your QW when they aren't slowed or CC'd is just so rare because it is jukeable if you have a decent enough reaction speed. It's honestly not even possible to probably land it versus good players. That sounds so mean. Not that this Veigar's not good. I mean, we're in like master tier, so, you know, that's pretty good. Well, I'm gonna be able to take the first turret, guys. Yeah, my bad for killing top lane and getting the turret. Like, what do you want from me? I feel like my plays have honestly been quite smart. Dang, I might actually be screwed here. Oh my gosh, I actually escaped because I used the slow into a fear, so when she slowed herself, there was no way for me to die. Thank goodness. Alright, we have another item. I probably should just immediately go Zanya's, since they just have too many threats that are just, we just burn everything on you, and you're gonna die. Diana just jumps on me, and I instantly will pop. Can't really deal with that, probably. The Wukong is so underleveled now, and I... Oh my goodness, okay, I was gonna say, I feel like he's just tilt playing, but clearly that I'm completely wrong about it. I was gonna go top and just let Renekton against Yasuo because I figured that he'd be okay. It's probably better for me to be mid though, just since at least we have the pressure of me being here now, since it seems that I don't think that Renekton's like super fed compared to me. I'm extremely fed after everything that happened. Dragon's coming up pretty soon. I don't know if we want to contest it because we don't have Wukong ultimate, though. Yasuo's not really something that I want to be dueling, just because if I get caught, I die, but if he gets caught, he'll lose some HP, and then that's it. Like, he might be able to lifesteal it back. He shouldn't be in a threatening position to really ever die to me, I guess. Not in lane, at least, since he has minions to work with, because the minions are so annoying to play around. He's able to, like, utilize them to just make himself very slippery and stuff. Honestly, I feel like we can still fight. Like, I'm not even joking. This is not a fight that we have to be that afraid of losing, because my champion's freaking ridiculous. When I know that there's no threats. The thing that happened is that they used Diana ultimate, Yasuo ultimate, I don't know if they, like, used Lulu ultimate, but those are instantly one of the only possible ways for me to really ever be in danger in fights. Like, think about how when 4 of them were in River and they're going towards Dragon and they want to start it and stuff, how would you get on top of Hwei with everybody? Diana can E me, she doesn't have ultimate, so that's all she can do. That's, like, it. Yasuo, he doesn't have minions, he doesn't have his ultimate, he can't do anything. Like, Kaisa was split off, Lulu is a support, so that doesn't matter, right? All of these factors just go back into just making it so I just can do whatever the heck I want. And because of that, we were able to successfully initiate something that I could carry for that fight. Thank goodness my ultimate landed, though. If my ultimate didn't land, it could have been so bad, because it's kind of a big deal to have the slowing effect, and also the whole entire enemy team is just, like, spreading out because they're nervous about each other getting hit by it, since it is this, like, big AoE blast that will eventually happen at the end of it. Renekton's fighting top hard. I don't really want to ever use my TP to leave, because then they might do Otacon, so I'm not going to be helping him with my own. I'm just going to all-in her, because killing her means we will now just win the Otacon fight, probably. There's no reason to do what we're doing, like my team trying to chase, which is pointless. The reason why I'm not TPing top is fear that the enemy still might contest if I left. I'm okay with trading like this anyways. We got a kill and a really good objective that also is going to be impactful inside of team fights, because having that, like, AoE slow effect when people die is very good. I can STB behind this guy and we can chase him. Maybe. Let's just use this so we can see him too. Darn, he's actually so far out. Never mind. It's just because of Blast Cone Gap, though. I feel like that's not really a fair comparison. Dude, I'm about to freaking kill him. Hello? I don't think that he realized that I saw him. So I was able to also snipe the Yasuo with my QW. He probably thought that he was, like, not in vision anymore or something, and that's why he died. Alright, cool. Well, we are very, 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 very fed. I'm level 15, highest level in the game. I'm down to, I guess, build probably, like, some sort of... You know what, now? I was gonna say, let's go some type of pen item, because I see Vhagar's building a Banshees, and I do feel like maybe somebody else was going to go something. I take it back, though. Oh, we have a QSS coming through. Okay, I mean, that is a little bit of magic resist. I don't really want to go the unsafe way. This is just an automatic winnable fight for my team, and I'm just gonna leave, because there's no reason to be there. Nice, I got his Banshees, that's really good. I really need that gone, so I can not worry about him just, like, running at me and being able to cage me without maybe getting feared back. We're almost level 16. Dragon's coming up, which is the next objective that we only really care about. Let's get her shield if possible from her item. So now she's a lot squishier. We see where Diana is. She's pretty cut off. Pinching on her is very good. She is very fast because of her support item. Or not support, jungle item. I'll start it with you. I was nervous for a second about our vision control, but now that I see that they're not even contesting, then it doesn't really matter. I think that I just go bot lane here. No, I can't go bot lane, actually, because of TP. Baron's spawning, and I probably should have to be careful about that. I didn't get hit by the combo. Whenever you go into teamfights versus Wombo combo teams with Diana Ultimate and Yasuo, I always try to never group on my carries. So I feel like I'm probably a better character for, like, stepping up than my teammate was, because they stepped up very aggressive and then I just let them go forward while I stayed back. But I kind of use them almost as, like, a tool where I'm like, alright, they're gonna probably Diana Ultimate somebody, because if they're already losing the fight, the way that they can maybe make the comeback is they're gonna Diana Ultimate into Yasuo Ultimate on a few of us, so I'll just wait for them to use both, and then I will be the initiation after that. And that's what we did. And then just, we were able to win the fight very easily afterwards. Now we just take everything and base, and I will buy... Since I don't have flat pen, I'm totally down to just build Void Staff into Death Cap, I guess. In fact, I'll go Crypt Bloom because I don't need that much pen, and it still gives ability haste and another nice effect on it, and then Death Cap, and then we'll be full build. We have a defensive item, and we'll have really high AP. my teammate die before I get there? Holy crap, I kind of played out of my mind, huh? The Zanya's was kind of ridiculous there. That was able to keep me alive while I dropped a full combo without it getting windwalled, thankfully, and slow them down and deal big damage for my teammate to follow up and help me out. Okay, getting her flash is good. I mean, yeah, it might suck that you don't have your stuff, but who cares? Wukong ultimate for Kaisa. And I got the Veigar Banshees again, which is sick. Now all we have to do is just wait for another team fight to break out. Hopefully one of my Zanyas is back up too, because Zanya's does have a long cooldown, and right now I just don't really have it. It would be pretty bad to get caught. I'd probably die. I'm very squishy still. Just because I've been killing everybody everywhere and only have one death doesn't mean that I don't still die in, like, just a couple hits when I'm caught. They're, like, split pushing, but I feel like we just base race. She dies. When she dies, this is just going to become very easy to win now. We just burn everything on all of them and just want to fight no matter what, since we're probably in a better position to be doing that type of thing. Damn, I'm kind of just getting all the kills right now. What is going on? So yeah, that was Hwei mid lane. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary. There was some stuff that I left out about, like, QW does more damage when they're CC'd and stuff, but I just tried to make it the most basic way of understanding it, of, like, combos of what you should be doing, if you know at least how Hwei's abilities work. I feel like the Hweis that I face mid lane nowadays, I can automatically tell if they're not good at Hwei if they don't use EE all the time. Like, that is... If I face some guy and he's never using it, I have, like, the most free lane ever because of how ridiculous that ability is for setting up every single Hwei ability. But, yeah, this was also versus, like, a mixture, I think, of... was it all Master tier? I swear I might have seen a Grandmaster, but... I know that this Yasuo player is also quite good, even though I didn't really lane versus him, because he has 300 mastery, which is like 3 million points. So, like, that a huge amount. Anyways, stay tuned for Arena if you want to see it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Hwei in Arena. Starting off with some silver augments that I'm not the biggest fan of, and I don't really want to use my rerolls to change it, so I guess I'll just do the Mind to Matter, because it'll give us HP based off of our mana. It's, like, okay. It's not the worst. I'd rather just get something that was just, like, AP related, I guess, but, I mean, silver augments aren't supposed to be too game-changing, I guess, in the first place. This Silas has something that is very powerful for the early game, I think. It's going to be so challenging. Also, I consider Hwei pretty bad in Arena and bad during early game. Any round that we can win without just straight up losing will be very good, because we just have too high of CDs. Like, I just used my full combo, and now what I'm left being able to do literally nothing. It just is so miserable that I don't deal anything. They are just ignoring my Urgot and going for me. I should probably die over here, because at least in this area, I can try to make it so my Urgot reses me. Because this is right in the center of the arena. I would imagine it could be a loss, though. Going into it, I figured it would be an instant loss, so if we even had a chance of potentially winning is a win to me. I didn't get it. Yeah, I just got CC'd the entire time, so we just lose. It was a good attempt, though. It was very close to being a dub. Nice try. It is funny, isn't it? And his Fox, we had a better one. Yeah, healing is annoying, I agree. Let's do the Xin Zhao one. Do we really want the one that is just random augments? Okay, we have the Ambessa one. Do I want to go prismatic or not? Because we could just lose the game if I never get strong quickly. There are some gold augments that are pretty decent as well. We are versus a Master Yi. He went gold. I guess that's pretty nice for the early game. They have prismatic too. I feel like there's a lot of prismatic augments that honestly give me the best chance of making Hwei a more viable arena character, so I'll do it even though it's ballsy. And just hope that Urgot can carry. Urgot's not buying boots, okay. Oh, he did. Heartsteel. Oh, she has it transmuted, I see. I should have probably went for the other one. But I also hate when my teammate leaves and then I don't feel like I can contribute. That person dies, and now we just go for Caitlyn. Nice. Perfect. A win. She'll probably take it to go back, so let's just get ready over here. Nice. I mean, we've only lost one round so far, and the first round really was one that probably was not really possible to win. They have... Wait, is there, like, multiple Sorakas in this game? What? Everybody's playing Soraka nowadays. Like, what is going on? I had Sorakas in my previous Hwei games, too. No, there's only one. It's just that I was remembering the previous game. Everfrost is okay. The best thing to get would be, like... I really want a Prismatic that's good. And I don't like any of these, which is a bummer. I'm gonna take Everfrost. It synergizes with my item that I have. The thing that I would want is a Detonation Orb or a Rune Carver. Both those items are really good for Hwei. That's what I was hoping for. Because both of them are, like, stacking damage. And also one of them gives you mana. And it's just a better version. That's okay, though. Everfrost active does have an 85% AP ratio. So it's not, like, that bad of an item, I guess. I just kind of prefer not having actives. Oh, awkward, bro. I just missed everything. Huh. I feared her. Nobody's dying. Like I was about to say, dude, it feels like we're just hitting them so much and they just won't freaking take any damage. Nice. She has armor and magic resist every single time that she CCs somebody, so she's just trying to stall out the rounds. That's why she was so difficult to kill. later on in the match, she's going to be so tanky if she gets to do that every single round. Now, I guess I'll go Archangels. I kind of like that it's going to just give you more HP and synergize with my other item that already has a bunch of mana, so I'll just get a bunch of AP from it, I guess. The active of the Everfrost can be my, I guess, damaging move instead of, like, a Ludens. I could also still go Ludens if I really wanted to, though. She has a Pyromancer's. It's because she has something that allows her to, burn every single time she dashes. Wait, how does that synergy work? Does that mean every single dash spawns one of those? No, it has a cooldown. Attacker ability has a 5-second CD. I feel like auto-attacking fast isn't even that good then. Personally. Huh. She actually didn't die. That's crazy that we don't get that, to me. Oh my gosh, I just barely got her. Oh, thank goodness we won. I was going to be so sad if we didn't win that round. Alright, the early game is going okay, which is going to allow us to hopefully stall out the game for us to get the real itemization to make myself a more powerful character than I am, because I've played enough Hwei Arena now that I know that these early games where you win the early game rounds, this is rare. This is not easy. You normally lose the early game rounds over and over again, and maybe you can get, like, super OP when you have a bunch of stuff that synergizes to make yourself a, like, insane character with crazy crowd control and crazy damage, but we're not even close to that. Ooh. Apex. I mean, I'll just take that. Alright, sure. Apex is item haste, and it does work on Archangels and the Everfrost both, so why not? I'm also not going to buy an Anvil, too. What else would I want? Ludens is another thing that is effective with that. Banshee, Zhonya's, I guess. The Zhonya's is 120 seconds, though, and Banshee's is only 40, which would be every 8 seconds, I guess. Banshee's on an 8-second CD. But isn't it out of combat? Meanwhile, Zhonya's I could maybe use, like, twice. Absolutely amazing Tristana play. You got me. I'll just say that I got myself killed, I guess. There's nothing really that we can do. Me going in means we instantly die. I don't really deal damage to her. If I could land full combo maybe, but nothing landed from that distance. I should just sit behind my Urgot and just see what happens, and then I'll just be the person that initiates afterwards. Damn, this Karma is just surviving. But at least we won the previous round, so we're not really that far behind. What was the thing that we got again? Oh yeah, the Ambesses, the only cameo. How many more rounds? 3? Of being low HP? Okay, I could go Ludens or a Zhonya's. I guess I'll just go this. 30-second CD is pretty short. Also, our Ceres has a 45-second CD now, and of course that's going to be more effective with what we have. What? Probably just go for this guy, no? Dude, Castle's so freaking annoying. Absolutely insane. Yeah, I mean, I can't get to the other one. If I try to go to the other one, there's no chance. Magic Pen? Probably just get the Magic Pen, I guess. We be lacking. This is why I needed any of the other items that actually add damage, because I just don't deal anything. And the legendary items aren't enough for Hwei, I think, either. Even if I went for something that's damage related, it wouldn't even matter. Urgot did take all of the bottom one. I feel like they're going too hard for this Aphelios. Hwei... Not Hwei. He should just be focusing on himself. Like, just go for the Rel and just let me be the person that goes for the other guy. Why are you dying so fast? Dude, so we lose. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's just how it is. Yeah, I don't really know what you were dying to, Mr. Urgot, but that was a nice attempt. I'm kind of used to this. These outcomes of like, oh wow, we're about to win, just kidding, we don't. That's like how every single Hwei round goes for my past 8 games of Hwei Arena. I'm a Hwei hater. This has made me not want to play solo queue Hwei ever again. Like, that's how mad, or not mad, but frustrating playing this champion in Arena is. Stat Anvil. Chauffeur. I mean, none of these are really that good. I'll just take the Stat Anvil and just get stuff from it, I guess. Yikes. Two attack damage shards, let's go. That was a very useful prismatic. We have a decent amount of flat pen, I guess. This guy is Pyromancers. We don't have anti-heal, do we? We don't. We do not have anti-heal. Yikes. I need to just go to the other side, but even then I don't know if he can survive. I am managing to juke him quite hard. In the end, the only thing that matters is just making sure that I don't die, because I just want my teammate to be able to do his thing. I mean, there's probably no way that Urgot would lose this, but I would not be surprised if he does. I'm so used to everything going poorly when I'm playing this, so... Alright, we won. Nice. Nice. I need one thing to carry you. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Carry me. What do you need? When you die, spawn an exploding box. I also gain, like, deceive so I can run away from people. But this is just a burn effect when people are nearby me, and I guess, you know what? I think that it might be okay. I honestly think that going for Pen is maybe best. I just feel like we're fighting a lot of people that have it. Like, they have a bunch of, magic resist, and I don't really want to deal with it. Oh my gosh, she just took a crazy amount of damage from me, but I think that my teammate might die before I can, help him. Oh, no, actually, I'm doing a lot here? Alright, my value of my item kind of is starting to become insane, no? My Everfrost was so good there. I got to hit her multiple times with it. I'm so happy that that worked out for us. Because I'm pretty sure Urgot was going to lose if I died. I don't think that Urgot can kill Callista. I think the only person that can kill her was me. Because it seemed like it was very difficult for him to get in range of her to hit her. Dude, how do you have so many items? Oh, yeah, because you have Gambit Anvil. That's why. What should my last item be? Should I go Ludens just because it synergizes or something else? More health? I'll honestly just take it just because I have Slow Cooker. Maybe it'll be okay to have. We're versus the Silas Soraka. We don't have any anti-heal, do we? Ooh. Okay, I mean, we'll see. Oh! I got a crazy hit onto both of them. All the Zanya's here just to use it. There's no reason not to. She just doesn't die. Because of the freaking Mad Hatter stuff. Dude, so many people are about to get kicked out, but nobody's kicked out yet. My mana costs double, but I get more shielding and I deal more. Sure, why not? Do I really feel like I've been having really that much mana issues? I guess not. And this will, oh. Did not mean flash. 25% more effective on stuff. I mean, that even means the shielding for my thing, right? Does it also mean that, like... Oh, your ability. Okay, I was about to say, does that mean my Seraphs also works that way? But it doesn't. Oh, I would miss that. That's okay, though. This is still going fine. Because I feel like we just go for closest target at this point. One person's dead. And then this guy just dies here, and then it's over. Nice. My Urgot's, like, invincible. Okay, we sell this. Wait, we're versus the Soraka one again. Honestly, it felt like my damage was quite good. Is it even necessary for me to build, like, a heavy damage item? Or should I build something more defensive? Because I could just go Ludens, which also has, like, a low CD. It has a very low CD, so it's going to be proccing a lot, and it also feeds back into my Overflow and also my Seraph, so I'm becoming a little bit tankier, while a Death Cap wouldn't give me tankiness at all. I'm just going to die here immediately, huh? Yeah. Unfortunately, Soraka put silence underneath me, so I just instantly pop. Sad for us, but just the way it is. And that's how Hwei goes. Top 4, excitement. That's, like, really good. If you get top 4 with Hwei, you basically won Worlds. Like, that's how difficult it is to play the champion in Arena. So, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Peace out. Bye.